Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to bring you quite possibly the greatest series of injury updates in system recap history tonight. Royce Lewis will begin a rehab assignment tomorrow with the St. Paul Saints. My goodness, what a beautiful thing that is to hear. Brooks Lee and Walker Jenkins continue to rehab with the FCL Twins. You see there, Lee had a 3-hit night, and Jenkins played center field. That's great to see, a great step in his rehab. And speaking of Lewis, Cory Lewis, Twins minor league pitcher of the year last year. Cory Lewis, who has been out this entire season, pitched for the FCL Twins. So now, Lee, Jenkins, and Cory Lewis all rehabbing with the FCL Twins. Royce Lewis coming back. Let's go, baby, let's go! And at Target Field tonight, the Minnesota Twins were hosting the defending World Series champion Texas Rangers. Things got off to a rough start with Corey Seager blasting a 2-run home run in the top of the first inning. Just an immediate gut punch, but the Twins fought back. Ober actually loaded the bases in the second, got out of that, so it was sketchy early on, but he righted the ship. Was not his best outing, but he goes 5 innings, only gives up those 2 runs. On that 2-run homer, did Bailey Ober needed 99 pitches to get through 5 innings as well. Christian Vasquez with a huge opposite field run scoring double. Massive. Got to get big hits out of some of these guys that have been really slumping. Obviously, the entire lineup's been kind of struggling of late. And little things like less than 2 outs, man on third. Edouard Julien just put one in play. Let Willie Castro's speed come into play. They get their second run. So right there in the bottom of the second, they'd already erased that lead of Texas. And in the fourth, Alex Kirilloff says, all right, enough of the cute stuff. I'm just going to hit one out. He destroyed that one. You don't see Alex pull a ton of home runs, but when he does, they are pretty epic. He's really been struggling in May, so that was great to see out of him. Vasquez also made a great catch. It was a 2-hit day from him as well, so he really stepped it up today. Great to see. And the Twins won. 3-2, a 1-run victory. Duran with the save. That was nice because he was pretty sketchy of late. And how nice is this? Velocity actually up. His velo was down kind of a concerning amount in his last outing. Came out and threw harder than usual today. So look at the boys winning. So we got great news. We got a Twins dub. Oh, man. Christian Vasquez, again, 2 for 4. Drove in a run, hit a double. Did get thrown out at the plate, but I think that was kind of a error on Tommy Watkins, the third base coach. Anyway, shout out to Steven Okert, Caleb Thielbar, and Griffin Jacks, the middlemen in this one, for throwing 3 perfect innings very efficiently and just getting this over to Duran so he could take care of business. Marco Raya made the start for Wichita, who were the Tumblebacas. They were actually wearing an alternate of their alternates tonight. Not sure I love these, but Marco Raya is just one of those dudes that can look good in anything. Love the black cleats. That's tremendous. And he looked great. He looked really good. His curveball in particular, as you already saw there, we'll see some more of, was really on point. But in the top of the second, he walked the first 2 batters, gets out of it by coaxing that pop-up. And then Kalai Rosario, not known for his defense, goes and gets one in the gap. Nice play there by him. Helps out his buddy, and Raya takes care of the last out there to get out of the second. And from there, again, his command with that curveball was tremendous. Dropping that in, catching guys off guard. Oh, there's just a regular reminder that catching sucks. Noah Cardenas was not having fun in this moment. Stayed in the ball game, though, because he's tough as nails. And again, Marco Raya was really good. He completes 4 no-hit innings tonight. Only threw 60 pitches, but he's on a pretty limited workload. Struck out 6 batters, walked the 2 guys. Raya's still only 21 years old, not the biggest guy out there, but I would still love to see him going deeper. But that time should come, hopefully soon enough. Anyway, there's Raya's line again, 4 no-hit innings. What a tip of the cap to Cesar Laris, who's another guy who's not very big and not very old, who threw 84 pitches in his outing for Fort Myers today. Moving on over to the notable hitting performances. Speaking of Emmanuel Rodriguez, who's highlighted here, I talked about him in a video earlier today. Go check that out. Talked about him possibly being promoted, when he's going to be promoted to the Saints, when he might be promoted to even the Twins. So go check that one out. That was fun. Twins, Saints, and Colonels all win. The Wind Surge and the Muscles lose. Sorry it was light on highlights tonight, but it took me like 5 hours to do that intro. I'm not used to that level of production quality. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Thank you for watching this one. If you had a good time, please come on back tomorrow. We do one of these 6 days a week.